Jesus Christ, what is wrong with the world? Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a short rant. And if you're somebody with an inflation fetish, remember, this is just my opinion on it. So what if I don't like it? All you gotta do is just deal with it, or you can just like click off this video and just go somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. You've been warned. This is the disclaimer. So let's move on with the rant. So hey guys, this is the Rant Kid here, and today I'm going to be doing a rant on the inflation fetish. Now basically, I think that this fetish is just weird. And if you don't know what an inflation fetish is, it's basically this type of fetish where people are into somebody, whether it be like a character from a show or anywhere else and stuff, or maybe like an OC, to the like I guess when they're inflated and stuff, like how you like inflate a bike tire, but in this case it's like just inflating a person till they get really big, just like super fucking big. Yeah, that's kind of like my definition of it. And if you want to link to a like inflation fetish rant that somebody did on DeviantArt, which is pretty much better than this video, it's in a link in the description box below. So let's get to it. So I really don't like this type of inflation bullshit because it's just weird and it's just creepy to me because I don't see how anybody on DeviantArt or anybody else on the internet can find this inflation shit to be, like attractive. I don't understand it. Like, how can anybody find this type of thing hot? There's nothing hot about like inflation. There's nothing, just pleasurable about like this type of like inflation fetish type of thing where somebody gets inflated to the point where they're just like bigger than five balloons combined or maybe even 20 or 30. And sometimes they can be inflated with like, let's see, like I guess like an air pump, food, water, garbage. Yes, in the rant, the person said that it was some out there that the characters were inflated with garbage. And I don't understand how that works. And I don't see how people would like do this. And I'm pretty sure that there's probably some people out there that probably dream of inflating somebody like this. And I'm not saying that it's everybody that has this type of thing that wishes that. I'm saying it's probably certain individuals and stuff. Like certain people that probably dream of it. And to those people that think that they can do this in real life, please get your head out of the gutter and just go back in reality. I know reality sucks and life is shit, but just go back into reality for Christ's sakes. Because inflating somebody, that doesn't work in the real world. That's like some like Looney Tunes, Acme, Warner Brothers shit. That's never happened, and there's no cases of that shit even I mean, that has happened in real life, as far as I know. And I'm not a dumbass because I know that this shit wouldn't work. Like, yeah, it works in movies because in movies it's fucking fake. In old cartoons like Tom and Jerry, I think when it was an episode where Jerry or Tom got inflated, that worked because it is a cartoon. So, let's move on with it again. But yeah, this is just basically like one of the fetishes that I really don't like on DeviantArt and just really find to be creepy because there's nothing hot about inflating somebody or anything like that. And then in some cases on there, it's even like people that want to inflate other people, and then you got these type of like I think inflation videos on YouTube, or like these like some type of weight gain videos. I'm not going to be doing a rant on that weight gain stuff. Basically, it's self-explanatory and it speaks for itself, just like this one. But I got to do this one. But inflation, like this whole inflation fetish, is just creepy. It's just equally creepy as this modern day daddy king thing. And I'm not even going to do a rant on that because I don't want to get flagged for sexual content. And I've been flagged for that once for that Alexandria rant. So yeah, but this inflation stuff isn't even attractive at all. Well, it's not even hot in the slightest. I get that it's fiction. I know that it's not real, but it's just weird. And even people do this to like famous cartoon characters or even video game characters like Mario, Sonic, the rest. I even seen like some fucking inflation shit on the damn Loud House for crying out loud. Like the show hasn't even the show has been on I think for like a month. I think it premiered in May. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but the show has been on since fucking May, for Christ's sakes. It's been a month and it's still in its first season. And it's probably going to be on this second season pretty soon. But that just happens. And there's probably other inflation art out there, which I just can't stand because just what can make somebody really think that this stuff is hot? So I'm done with that inflation rant. So now I want to talk about something else and stuff. I'm just going to include another one, which is going to be a rant on this big knee fetish thing. Now, it's not really to I mean, I really haven't seen other people on DeviantArt like do this, but one person, and if you know the person, please do not like spam him with hate comments, do not bully him, do not send him death threats because that is not cool. And I'm not trying to catch any flag for that. So just leave the guy alone. He hasn't made anything in a year. So that other disclaimer has ended. So now let's get on to the big knee fetish rant. Now this big knee fetish rant thing is basically some type of fetish where somebody draws characters with big knees and the knees ends up looking like butts and stuff, and it's very cringy, at least to me, because there's been I think some artwork of it done with characters that I may or may not have known from shows that I may or may not have seen growing up or even now. But I don't get it with this big knee thing. Like, think about it, people. Let's just think logically. That there's more people out there that is like what turned on by just huge kneecaps, like just knees that are this big, just exaggerated to be this freaking big. And I'm not even joking because this now it seems like a joke. I mean, I mean, I wish it was a joke and stuff like some type of satire, or just something to make it seem like a joke. But the sad part about it is, it's as real as it can get. And like I said, I haven't seen that much art of it from everybody else. Just this one particular person and probably another person. I have to double check or take a rain check on that. I'm sorry, but this fetish is I mean this fetish and that inflation fetish, they're both creepy and just weird as hell. And I don't see how anybody can get into this type of shit because it's stupid to me. And if you're into it, that's you. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not bashing you. I'm not doing anything. I'm not bullying you because how can I bully somebody if I'm making like a video on a fetish? So yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap this video up by saying I don't really like these fetishes. The inflation fetish is just bizarre and just something that I will never understand and nobody else. And then it follows up with like this popping thing, or I don't know. So the inflation fetish is weird. The big knee fetish is just off its fucking rocker completely. So this is the Rank Kid here. New video is going to be coming up whenever I get the chance to. So yeah. Oh yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and all that.